Right now, I think, well, I know because I work for an organization that is currently trying to push the Equal Rights Amendment finally after 100 years. They are trying to do that. Uh, the vote passed in Congress to remove the timeline for ratification. It's a long process. I mean, I don't know if you know anything, any of the background in that, but back in the 70s, like the feminist movement was trying to push really hard for that, like amendment to pass, and finally Congress. But that's been happening since the 1920s with Alice Paul. And finally, like after past, like trying to send that to Congress every single year since the 1920s. Finally, it passed in Congress in the 1970s. And then it needed to get ratified by 38 states. Unfortunately, around the 35th state, everything stopped, and anti-equality groups were successful, and the ratification before the timeline wasn't passed. But that doesn't mean that the work stopped there. Everyone kept fighting and trying to, like change that. The way it works, and I'm not really a legal expert, but the way it works apparently is that if Congress had, because Congress was the one who included that timeline in the actual process, Congress also has the power to remove that. Of course, like people who oppose that bill are saying that cannot happen, that is not constitutional. And then they also bring back the whole issue on trans people and abortion. So those are the main issues that they're trying to push to prevent the ERA, the Equal Rights Amendment, to pass. I know that also the Violence Against Women Act also passed. Again, that was a law that was actually in place at some point, and then it expired, and now they're trying to bring it again. However, the Equal Rights Amendment, if it's included in the Constitution and it's actually like part of the Constitution, that it actually be another legal protection that would enable victims, not necessarily like because they're not they're trying to be inclusive, so it won't necessarily have to be only women, but victims regardless of gender of sex, to get protected in these like situations. Jackie Speier, she's the congresswoman who passed the legislation, who introduced the bill called HRES 17. She gave a speech in the floor, and she was talking about how like her colleagues might disagree with what with what she's saying, and they might say that women already have equality, as like they are already equal. And the way she was saying it is that, well, it's not really, because in the Constitution there is no mention of women or sex at all. There is like men are created equal. There is nothing about women are created, men and women are created equal, nothing around that. And if that was the case, if equality was already placed for women, then situations of rape, she mentioned two specifically. One where somebody from, I think it was Virginia Tech or the University of Virginia, a girl was raped by two college football men, and she thought that she was going to be able to get justice, but the Supreme Court said that they didn't have any power on it. So the ERA will actually help with this, and it will be another recourse. It will be something that is heavier to not really actually put like a balance and say this is actually we need to provide justice for this person. And another case that she mentions is that a woman, I can't remember her name, she placed a restraining order on her husband, and the police refused to actually fulfill that order. The husband ended up killing her 3 children. So this the amendment is not gonna be like like you have the amendment and everything is gonna be perfect, but it will be another legal recourse where Congress and like people that are in in the system, in the justice system, will have something else that they can say, look, nobody can do this to anybody regardless of gender. Nobody can kill, nobody can rape, nobody in the Supreme Court, anybody who is trying to like find an excuse to not prosecute this, it will be harder for that to happen. But
Yeah.
that's still going to be a long process of, like lawsuits and fights and like people fighting against, like, oh, like the abortions and the trans community, which really, I mean, ultimately it doesn't really have to do anything with that. No, they're not saying that, like, I mean, their amendment doesn't say anything about abortions.
Yeah.
It just says that nobody can be diminished, nobody can be discriminated based on sex or gender. That's it. For anybody who is listening out there, like the work of gender equality is not only for like one gender.
No.
It's for everyone.
Yeah.
It's for absolutely everyone, regardless of gender or sex.
Mm-hmm.
If we have a more equal society, it will actually better on all of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
On everyone.